In our journey through life, we often underestimate the profound impact that language has on our experiences and the world around us. The transformative power of two simple words can be a catalyst for change, shaping our reality in ways we may not fully comprehend. When we declare our intentions and desires, the universe responds in kind, aligning circumstances and opportunities to help us manifest those declarations. This phenomenon underscores the significance of conscious speech. The words we choose to express our thoughts and feelings carry energy that can influence our lives and the lives of others. By speaking with intention, we can create a ripple effect that resonates throughout our existence, inviting positivity and abundance into our lives. Ancient wisdom from various cultures emphasizes the importance of words and their ability to reshape our reality. For instance, many spiritual traditions teach that our thoughts and spoken words are powerful tools that can either build or destroy. The idea that words create worlds is not merely a poetic expression, but a profound truth that has been recognized for centuries. When we consciously choose our words, we tap into this ancient knowledge, allowing us to harness the energy of our declarations to bring about meaningful change. As we delve deeper into this topic, we will explore practical techniques that can help you harness the power of these two simple words in your daily life. By learning to articulate your desires clearly and confidently, you can begin to shift your mindset and attract the outcomes you seek. This journey will not only empower you to take control of your reality, but also inspire those around you to do the same. Together, we will uncover the transformative potential that lies within our speech, guiding you toward a more intentional and fulfilling life. In the realm of personal transformation, the foundational truth about the power of declarations cannot be overstated. To illustrate this concept, let's consider the story of James, a merchant whose journey exemplifies the impact of both conscious and unconscious declarations. James was a hard-working individual, dedicated to his trade, yet he often found himself struggling to achieve the success he desired. Despite his efforts, he felt trapped in a cycle of mediocrity, unable to break free from the limitations he perceived in his life. Unbeknownst to him, James was making unconscious declarations that shaped his reality in ways he could not see. Phrases like, "I can't afford that," or "I'm not good enough," slipped from his lips without a second thought, reinforcing a mindset of scarcity and self-doubt. These declarations, though seemingly innocuous, were powerful affirmations that the universe took seriously. The energy behind his words sent ripples through his reality, attracting circumstances that aligned with his beliefs. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, responds to both conscious and unconscious words, reflecting back the energy we emit. When we speak with intention and clarity, we invite opportunities and abundance into our lives. Conversely, when we express limiting beliefs or negative thoughts, we inadvertently create barriers that hinder our progress. James's experience serves as a poignant reminder of this dynamic. As he continued to voice his doubts and fears, he found himself surrounded by situations that validated those very beliefs. It wasn't until he began to recognize the power of his words that he started to shift his reality. The turning point in James's journey came when he learned to speak with absolute knowing. He discovered that declarations made with conviction and clarity could transform his life. Instead of uttering phrases that reflected his fears, he began to articulate his desires with confidence. "I am successful," he would declare, envisioning the life he wanted to create. "I attract abundance," he would affirm, feeling the energy of those words resonate within him. This shift in his speech marked a significant turning point. As James embraced the practice of conscious declarations, he noticed a remarkable change in his circumstances. Opportunities began to present themselves in unexpected ways, and he found himself surrounded by supportive individuals who believed in his vision. The universe responded to his newfound clarity, aligning events and resources to help him manifest his desires. The importance of speaking with absolute knowing cannot be overstated. When we declare our intentions with unwavering confidence, we send a powerful message to the universe. It is a declaration of faith in ourselves and our ability to create the life we desire. This energy of certainty attracts similar vibrations, drawing in experiences that resonate with our declarations. James's journey illustrates that the words we choose to speak hold immense power. By consciously crafting our declarations, we can reshape our reality and align ourselves with the outcomes we seek. It is essential to recognize that the universe is always listening, responding to the vibrations we emit through our speech. As we learn to harness this power, we can break free from the limitations of unconscious declarations and step into a life of abundance and fulfillment. In conclusion, the foundational truth about the power of declarations lies in our ability to consciously choose our words. James's story serves as a powerful reminder of how unconscious declarations can shape our reality, often in ways we do not intend. By embracing the practice of speaking with absolute knowing, we can transform our lives and invite the universe to respond to our highest aspirations. As we embark on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, let us remember that our words are not just sounds. They are the building blocks of our reality, capable of creating a life filled with possibility and abundance. Eleanor's experience serves as a compelling illustration of how the words we speak, particularly the negative declarations we often make, can profoundly shape our reality. For much of her life, Eleanor found herself trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and negativity. Phrases like, "I'll never be good enough," and "I always mess things up," became her constant companions, echoing in her mind and spilling out into her conversations. These negative declarations not only affected her self-esteem, but also influenced the way others perceived her. As she voiced her insecurities, she inadvertently invited others to reinforce those beliefs, creating a feedback loop that further entrenched her feelings of inadequacy. Eleanor's reality was a reflection of her inner dialogue, and the universe responded to her words by manifesting situations that validated her fears. Opportunities for growth and success seemed to slip through her fingers, as if the very fabric of her life was woven from the threads of her negative self-talk. It wasn't until Eleanor began to explore the concept of sacred listening that she started to awaken to the power of her words. Sacred listening is the practice of tuning in to our inner dialogue with intention and compassion. It involves not only listening to what we say, but also understanding the deeper beliefs and emotions that underlie those words. Through this practice, Eleanor learned to become aware of the narratives she had been telling herself. She realized that her negative declarations were not just harmless thoughts. They were powerful affirmations that shaped her reality. By engaging in sacred listening, Eleanor began to identify the patterns of her self-talk. She discovered that many of her negative beliefs were rooted in past experiences and societal expectations that no longer served her. This newfound awareness allowed her to challenge those limiting beliefs and replace them with more empowering declarations. Instead of saying, "I'll never be good enough," she began to affirm, "I am worthy of success and happiness." This shift in her inner dialogue marked a significant turning point in Eleanor's life. As she embraced the practice of sacred listening, she found herself more attuned to her thoughts and feelings. She learned to recognize when negative declarations arose and to respond with kindness and understanding rather than judgment. This compassionate approach allowed her to dismantle the barriers she had built around herself, opening the door to new possibilities. Eleanor's journey highlights the importance of recognizing the power of our inner dialogue. The words we speak to ourselves can either uplift us or hold us back, and it is crucial to become aware of the narratives we create. By acknowledging the impact of our self-talk, we can begin to take control of our reality and reshape it in alignment with our true desires. Encouraging viewers to engage in sacred listening can be a transformative practice. It invites individuals to cultivate a deeper awareness of their thoughts and feelings, fostering a sense of empowerment and agency. By taking the time to listen to our inner dialogue, we can identify the negative patterns that may be hindering our growth and replace them with affirmations that reflect our true potential. Eleanor's experience serves as a powerful reminder that we have the ability to change our reality through the words we choose to speak, both to ourselves and to others. As we embark on this journey of self-discovery, let us remember that our inner dialogue is a reflection of our beliefs and values. By consciously choosing to speak with kindness and affirmation, we can create a life that resonates with our highest aspirations. In conclusion, Eleanor's story illustrates the profound impact of negative declarations on our reality and the transformative power of sacred listening. By recognizing the influence of our inner dialogue, we can begin to shift our mindset and embrace a more empowering narrative. As we cultivate awareness and compassion in our self-talk, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities, inviting the universe to respond to our declarations with abundance and fulfillment. Let us take this opportunity to listen to our words, reshape our reality, and step into the lives we truly desire. Walter's transformation from struggle to alignment is a powerful testament to the profound changes that can occur when we surrender to the flow of abundance. For years, Walter found himself caught in a relentless cycle of striving and efforting, believing that success was something that had to be earned through hard work and struggle. He poured countless hours into his job, often sacrificing his well-being and personal relationships in the pursuit of achievement. Despite his efforts, Walter felt an underlying sense of dissatisfaction, as if he were running on a treadmill, expending energy without making any real progress. It wasn't until he encountered the concept of surrendering to the flow of abundance that his perspective began to shift. Walter learned that abundance is not merely about financial wealth or material possessions. It is a state of being that encompasses joy, fulfillment, and ease. This realization prompted him to reflect on his approach to life and success. He began to understand that by resisting the natural flow of abundance, he was inadvertently creating barriers that kept him from experiencing the very things he desired. Surrendering to this flow meant letting go of the need to control every outcome and trusting that the universe would provide for him in ways he could not yet imagine. As Walter embraced this new mindset, he discovered the importance of speaking from a place of natural authority. This concept revolves around the idea that when we communicate with authenticity and confidence, we align ourselves with our true selves and the abundance that surrounds us. Walter realized that his previous approach to communication was often laced with self-doubt and insecurity, which only served to reinforce his struggles. By shifting his focus to speaking from a place of natural authority, he began to express his thoughts and desires with clarity and conviction. This change not only transformed his interactions with others, but also deepened his connection to his own inner wisdom. As Walter practiced this new way of speaking, he noticed a remarkable shift in his experiences. Opportunities began to flow into his life effortlessly, and he found himself attracting supportive relationships and resources that aligned with his goals. The more he surrendered to the flow of abundance and spoke with authority, the more he felt a sense of ease and alignment in his life. This journey of transformation encouraged Walter to release the deeply ingrained belief that success must be earned through struggle. He began to understand that while effort is important, it does not have to come at the cost of joy and fulfillment. Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles to overcome, Walter started to see them as opportunities for growth and learning. This shift in perspective allowed him to approach his goals with a sense of curiosity and openness rather than fear and resistance. Walter's experience serves as a powerful reminder for viewers to reconsider their own beliefs about success and abundance. Many of us have been conditioned to believe that hard work and struggle are the only paths to achievement, but this mindset can often lead to burnout and dissatisfaction. By embracing the idea that success can flow naturally when we align ourselves with our true selves, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. Encouraging viewers to release the belief that success must be earned through struggle is essential for fostering a more abundant mindset. It invites individuals to explore the idea that they can achieve their goals with grace and ease, rather than through relentless effort. By surrendering to the flow of abundance and speaking from a place of natural authority, we can create a life that resonates with our true desires and aspirations. In conclusion, Walter's transformation from struggle to alignment illustrates the profound impact of surrendering to the flow of abundance. By embracing this mindset and speaking with authenticity, he was able to attract opportunities and experiences that aligned with his true self. As we reflect on Walter's journey, let us remember that success does not have to come at the expense of our well-being. By releasing the belief that struggle is a prerequisite for achievement, we can step into a life filled with abundance, joy, and fulfillment. Let us trust in the flow of the universe and allow ourselves to receive the gifts that await us. Florence's journey toward discovering clarity in her declarations is a remarkable testament to the transformative power of simplicity in speech. For much of her life, Florence struggled with expressing her desires and intentions clearly. She often found herself caught in a web of complex thoughts and convoluted language, which only served to muddle her intentions and hinder her ability to manifest her goals. It wasn't until she began to embrace the idea that simplicity in speech enhances manifestation that her life began to shift in profound ways. Florence realized that when she articulated her desires in straightforward, uncomplicated terms, she was able to communicate her intentions more effectively, not only to others, but also to herself and the universe. This newfound clarity allowed her to focus on what she truly wanted, eliminating the noise and confusion that had previously clouded her vision. By stripping away the layers of complexity, Florence discovered that her declarations became more powerful and resonant. She learned that the universe responds to clear and confident expressions of intent, and that simplicity is key to unlocking the full potential of her words. As she practiced this approach, Florence began to notice significant changes in her life. Opportunities that had once seemed elusive started to present themselves, and she found herself attracting experiences that aligned with her newfound clarity. The more she embraced the power of clear, confident declarations, the more she felt a sense of empowerment and agency in her life. This realization was a turning point for Florence as she understood that her words held immense power. She began to replace vague statements like, "I hope to be successful," with definitive affirmations such as, "I am successful," or "I attract abundance." This shift in her language not only transformed her mindset, but also sent a clear message to the universe about her intentions. Florence's experience highlights the importance of speaking with clarity and confidence. When we articulate our desires in simple, direct terms, we eliminate ambiguity and create a strong foundation for manifestation. This clarity allows us to align our thoughts, feelings, and actions with our intentions, creating a powerful synergy that propels us toward our goals. Encouraging viewers to embrace the natural power of their words is essential for fostering a mindset of abundance and possibility. Many individuals underestimate the impact of their speech, often resorting to self-deprecating language or vague expressions of desire. By recognizing that our words are not just sounds, but powerful declarations that shape our reality, we can begin to harness their potential. Florence's journey serves as a reminder that we all have the ability to transform our lives through the clarity of our declarations. By simplifying our speech and speaking with confidence, we can create a ripple effect that resonates throughout our lives. This practice invites us to be intentional with our words, recognizing that each declaration carries energy that can influence our experiences. As viewers reflect on Florence's discovery of clarity in declarations, they are encouraged to take a moment to examine their own language. Are they expressing their desires clearly and confidently, or are they allowing doubt and complexity to cloud their intentions? By embracing the power of simplicity in speech, individuals can unlock new levels of manifestation and alignment in their lives. In conclusion, Florence's journey illustrates the profound impact of clarity in declarations and the importance of simplicity in speech. By learning to articulate her desires in straightforward terms, she was able to manifest her goals with greater ease and confidence. As we embrace the natural power of our words, let us remember that clarity is key to unlocking our potential. By speaking with intention and confidence, we can create a life that reflects our true desires and aspirations. Let us take inspiration from Florence's experience and commit to simplifying our speech, empowering ourselves to manifest the abundance and fulfillment we seek. Through the clarity of our declarations, we can transform our reality and step into a life filled with possibility and joy. The universal power of human speech is a profound force that shapes our reality in ways we often overlook. Samuel's journey of discovery into the vibrational frequency of words serves as a compelling illustration of this concept. For many years, Samuel navigated life with a limited understanding of how his words influenced not only his own experiences, but also the world around him. It wasn't until he delved into the study of sound and vibration that he began to grasp the true power of human speech. Samuel learned that every word carries a unique vibrational frequency, resonating with specific energies that can either uplift or diminish. This revelation opened his eyes to the idea that the language we use is not merely a means of communication, but a powerful tool for creation. As he explored this concept further, Samuel discovered that speaking with authority taps into the creative force of the universe. When we express ourselves confidently and with conviction, we align our energy with the frequencies of our desires, amplifying our ability to manifest them. Samuel realized that many people, including himself, often spoke from a place of doubt or insecurity, which diluted the potency of their words. By shifting his mindset and embracing a more authoritative way of speaking, he began to experience a remarkable transformation in his life. This newfound confidence allowed him to articulate his intentions clearly and powerfully, attracting opportunities and experiences that resonated with his aspirations. Samuel's journey highlights the importance of recognizing the inherent power we possess in our speech. Each time we speak, we have the opportunity to influence our reality and the realities of those around us. Words can inspire, heal, and uplift, or they can create barriers and perpetuate negativity. By becoming aware of the vibrational frequencies of our words, we can consciously choose to speak in ways that align with our highest selves and intentions. Encouraging viewers to recognize their inherent power in speech is essential for fostering a mindset of empowerment and possibility. Many individuals underestimate the impact of their words, often resorting to self-deprecating language or negative affirmations that reinforce limiting beliefs. Samuel's experience serves as a reminder that we all have the ability to harness the creative force of the universe through our speech. By speaking with authority and intention, we can shape our reality and manifest our desires. As viewers reflect on Samuel's discovery of the vibrational frequency of words, they are encouraged to take a moment to examine their own language. Are they speaking with confidence and clarity, or are they allowing doubt and negativity to seep into their expressions? By recognizing the power of their words, individuals can begin to transform their lives and the lives of those around them. The vibrational frequency of our speech is not just a theoretical concept. It is a practical tool that can be used to create positive change. When we speak from a place of authority, we tap into the universal creative force that flows through all of us. This connection empowers us to manifest our intentions and desires with greater ease and effectiveness. In conclusion, Samuel's journey reveals the universal power of human speech and the significance of understanding the vibrational frequency of words. By learning to speak with authority and confidence, we can align ourselves with the creative forces of the universe, transforming our reality in the process. As we embrace our inherent power in speech, let us remember that our words are not just sounds. They are vibrations that can shape our experiences and the world around us. By consciously choosing to speak with intention and clarity, we can unlock new levels of possibility and abundance in our lives. Let us take inspiration from Samuel's discovery and commit to harnessing the power of our words, recognizing that each declaration we make holds the potential to create a life filled with joy, fulfillment, and purpose. Through the vibrational frequency of our speech, we can connect with the universe and manifest the reality we truly desire. Marvin's journey of transforming his inner dialogue is a powerful exploration of how self-defeating thoughts can significantly impact our reality. For much of his life, Marvin found himself trapped in a cycle of negative self-talk that undermined his confidence and potential. Phrases like, "I can't do this," and "I'm not good enough," echoed in his mind, creating a narrative that limited his opportunities and stifled his growth. These self-defeating thoughts not only affected his self-esteem, but also shaped the way he interacted with the world around him. Marvin often hesitated to pursue new opportunities, fearing failure and rejection, which only reinforced his belief that he was incapable of achieving his goals. This cycle of negativity became a self-fulfilling prophecy, as his thoughts manifested in his actions and outcomes. It wasn't until Marvin began to recognize the profound impact of his inner dialogue that he decided to make a change. He realized that his thoughts were not just fleeting ideas. They were powerful declarations that shaped his reality. This awareness prompted him to explore the practice of replacing limiting thoughts with empowering declarations. Marvin learned that by consciously choosing to speak to himself in a more positive and affirming manner, he could begin to shift his mindset and transform his experiences. He started to replace phrases like "I can't" with "I am capable" and "I'm not good enough" with "I am worthy of success." This practice of positive self-affirmation became a cornerstone of his transformation. As Marvin committed to this new way of thinking, he noticed a remarkable shift in his life. The more he practiced replacing limiting thoughts with empowering declarations, the more he felt a sense of liberation and possibility. He began to approach challenges with a newfound confidence, embracing opportunities that he would have previously shied away from. This shift in his inner dialogue not only boosted his self-esteem, but also opened doors to new experiences and relationships that aligned with his aspirations. Marvin's journey highlights the importance of becoming aware of our inner speech. Many individuals go through life without realizing the impact of their thoughts on their reality. Our inner dialogue can either empower us or hold us back, and it is crucial to cultivate awareness of the narratives we create. Encouraging viewers to pay attention to their inner speech is essential for fostering a mindset of growth and possibility. By recognizing the patterns of negative self-talk, individuals can begin to challenge those thoughts and replace them with affirmations that reflect their true potential. Marvin's experience serves as a reminder that we all have the ability to transform our inner dialogue and, in turn, our reality. The practice of replacing limiting thoughts with empowering declarations is a powerful tool for personal growth. It invites us to take control of our thoughts and consciously choose the narratives we want to live by. As viewers reflect on Marvin's journey, they are encouraged to take a moment to examine their own inner speech. Are they engaging in self-defeating thoughts that undermine their confidence? Are they allowing negative narratives to dictate their actions and beliefs? By becoming aware of their inner dialogue, individuals can begin to shift their mindset and embrace a more empowering narrative. In conclusion, Marvin's journey of transforming his inner dialogue illustrates the profound impact of self-defeating thoughts on our reality and the power of replacing them with empowering declarations. By consciously choosing to speak to ourselves with kindness and affirmation, we can reshape our experiences and unlock our true potential. As we cultivate awareness of our inner speech, let us remember that our thoughts are not just fleeting ideas. They are powerful declarations that can shape our lives. By embracing the practice of positive self-affirmation, we can create a life filled with possibility, growth, and fulfillment. Let us take inspiration from Marvin's journey and commit to transforming our inner dialogue, recognizing that we have the power to create the reality we desire through the words we choose to speak to ourselves. Through this practice, we can step into a life of confidence and empowerment, embracing the opportunities that await us. Rashid's quest for the sacred name is a compelling journey that reveals the simplicity of two words and their profound power. For years, Rashid felt a deep yearning for clarity and purpose in his life. He often found himself overwhelmed by the complexities of existence, searching for answers in elaborate philosophies and intricate teachings. However, it was during a moment of quiet reflection that he stumbled upon the realization that sometimes the most powerful truths are encapsulated in the simplest of expressions. This epiphany led him to explore the significance of two seemingly ordinary words that held the potential to transform his reality. As Rashid delved deeper into his quest, he discovered that these two words were not just a mantra or a phrase. They represented a sacred essence that resonated with the core of his being. The simplicity of the words allowed him to connect with a deeper understanding of himself and the universe. He began to recognize that in a world filled with noise and distraction, the power of simplicity could serve as a guiding light. Rashid's journey emphasized the importance of recognizing the power in simplicity rather than complexity. In a society that often glorifies elaborate explanations and convoluted ideas, it can be easy to overlook the profound impact of straightforward declarations. Rashid learned that when he spoke these two words with intention and clarity, he tapped into a wellspring of energy that aligned him with his true purpose. This realization encouraged him to strip away the layers of complexity that had clouded his understanding and to embrace the beauty of simplicity. As he practiced embodying the truth of his declarations, Rashid noticed a remarkable shift in his life. The more he aligned himself with the essence of these two words, the more he felt a sense of empowerment and authenticity. He began to express his intentions with confidence, allowing the energy of his declarations to flow freely into the universe. This embodiment of truth not only transformed his inner dialogue, but also influenced the way he interacted with others. Rashid's experience serves as a powerful reminder for viewers to recognize the importance of embodying the truth of their declarations. When we speak words that resonate with our authentic selves, we create a vibrational frequency that attracts similar energies into our lives. This alignment fosters a sense of coherence between our thoughts, feelings, and actions, allowing us to manifest our desires with greater ease. Encouraging viewers to embrace the power of simplicity is essential for fostering a mindset of clarity and purpose. In a world that often emphasizes complexity, it is crucial to remember that profound truths can be expressed in the simplest of terms. By focusing on the essence of our declarations, rather than getting lost in elaborate language, we can tap into the transformative power of our words. Rashid's quest for the sacred name illustrates that the journey towards self-discovery and empowerment does not have to be complicated. It can be as simple as recognizing the significance of two words that resonate deeply within us. As viewers reflect on Rashid's journey, they are encouraged to take a moment to consider their own declarations. Are they speaking from a place of authenticity and simplicity, or are they allowing complexity to cloud their intentions? By embracing the power of straightforward expressions, individuals can unlock new levels of clarity and purpose in their lives. In conclusion, Rashid's quest for the sacred name highlights the profound power of simplicity and the importance of embodying the truth of our declarations. By recognizing that two simple words can hold immense significance, we can transform our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. As we embrace the power in simplicity rather than complexity, we open ourselves to a life filled with authenticity and purpose. Let us take inspiration from Rashid's journey and commit to embodying the truth of our declarations, recognizing that our words have the power to shape our reality. Through this practice, we can create a life that resonates with our true essence, inviting abundance and fulfillment into our experiences. In the end, it is the simplicity of our expressions that can lead us to profound transformations and a deeper connection with ourselves and the universe. Clifford's exploration of vibration in music and words reveals a fascinating connection between emotional energy and the resonance of spoken expressions. As a musician, Clifford had always been attuned to the power of sound, recognizing how different frequencies could evoke a wide range of emotions. However, it was during a particularly introspective phase of his life that he began to draw parallels between the vibrations in music and the vibrations in the words we speak. He discovered that just as music carries emotional energy, so too do our spoken words. This realization opened his eyes to the profound impact that emotional energy has on the resonance of our declarations. Clifford learned that when we speak from a place of genuine emotion, our words resonate with a vibrational frequency that can deeply affect both ourselves and those who hear them. For instance, when he performed music infused with passion and authenticity, the audience responded with heightened emotions, creating a shared experience that transcended mere sound. Similarly, he recognized that when he spoke with conviction and heartfelt intention, his words carried a weight that could inspire and uplift others. This understanding prompted Clifford to reflect on his own communication style. he realized that in moments of self-doubt or fear, his words often lacked the emotional resonance needed to create a meaningful impact. Instead of expressing his true feelings, he would resort to rehearsed phrases that felt hollow and disconnected. This lack of authenticity diminished the power of his declarations, preventing him from fully manifesting his desires. Encouraging viewers to align their energy with their declarations became a central theme in Clifford's journey. He understood that when we speak without genuine emotional investment, our words can fall flat, failing to resonate with the vibrational frequencies of the universe. By consciously aligning our emotional energy with our spoken words, we can amplify their impact and create a stronger connection with our intentions. Clifford began to practice this alignment in his daily life. Before making declarations or expressing his desires, he took a moment to connect with his emotions, allowing himself to feel the depth of his intentions. Whether it was a simple affirmation or a heartfelt request, he learned to infuse his words with the emotional energy that reflected his true self. This practice not only transformed his communication, but also deepened his relationships with others. As he spoke from a place of authentic emotion, he noticed that people responded more positively, engaging with him on a deeper level. This shift in his approach highlighted the importance of speaking from a place of authentic emotion. When we allow our true feelings to inform our words, we create a resonance that can inspire and uplift both ourselves and those around us. Clifford's experience serves as a reminder that our words are not just tools for communication. They are powerful expressions of our inner selves. Encouraging viewers to embrace this authenticity is essential for fostering meaningful connections and creating a life aligned with their true desires. As viewers reflect on Clifford's understanding of vibration in music and words, they are invited to consider their own emotional energy when speaking. Are they expressing their true feelings, or are they holding back out of fear or uncertainty? By aligning their energy with their declarations, individuals can unlock the transformative power of their words. In conclusion, Clifford's exploration of vibration in music and words illustrates the profound connection between emotional energy and the resonance of spoken expressions. By recognizing that our words carry vibrational frequencies influenced by our emotions, we can learn to speak from a place of authenticity and intention. As we align our energy with our declarations, we amplify their impact and create a deeper connection with ourselves and the universe. Let us take inspiration from Clifford's journey and commit to infusing our words with genuine emotion, recognizing that our spoken expressions have the power to shape our reality. Through this practice, we can create a life filled with authenticity, connection, and fulfillment, resonating with the vibrational frequencies of our true selves. Ultimately, it is the emotional energy behind our words that can lead to profound transformations and a deeper understanding of our place in the world. Beatrice's struggle with conflicting beliefs about abundance is a poignant example of how hidden beliefs can sabotage our conscious declarations. For years, Beatrice had aspired to achieve financial success and live a life filled with abundance. She would often declare her intentions with enthusiasm, affirming statements like, "I am worthy of wealth," and "I attract opportunities for success." However, despite her positive affirmations, she found herself repeatedly falling short of her goals. This disconnect between her conscious declarations and her lived reality led her to question why her efforts were not yielding the desired results. It was during a period of deep introspection that Beatrice began to uncover the hidden beliefs that had been lurking beneath the surface of her consciousness. She realized that while she consciously desired abundance, she also harbored subconscious beliefs that contradicted her aspirations. Phrases like, "Money is the root of all evil," and "I'll never be rich" echoed in her mind, creating a conflict that undermined her efforts. These hidden beliefs acted as powerful barriers, sabotaging her conscious declarations and preventing her from fully embracing the abundance she sought. Beatrice's journey highlights the importance of examining our subconscious beliefs about money and success. Many individuals, like Beatrice, may not even be aware of the limiting beliefs that shape their relationship with abundance. These beliefs are often formed in childhood, influenced by family, culture, and societal norms. They can manifest as fears, doubts, or negative associations with wealth, leading to a cycle of self-sabotage. Encouraging viewers to take the time to reflect on their own beliefs about money and success is essential for fostering a mindset of abundance. By becoming aware of the narratives that govern their thoughts and actions, individuals can begin to challenge and reframe those beliefs. Beatrice's experience serves as a reminder that awareness is the first step toward transformation. Once she recognized the conflicting beliefs that were holding her back, she embarked on a journey of self-discovery and healing. She began to replace her limiting beliefs with empowering affirmations, consciously choosing to embrace a new narrative about abundance. This process required patience and persistence, as old beliefs often have a way of resurfacing. However, Beatrice remained committed to aligning all parts of herself with her desires. This alignment was crucial for her transformation. She learned that it was not enough to simply declare her intentions. She needed to embody them fully. This meant addressing the emotional and psychological barriers that had been preventing her from accepting abundance into her life. Beatrice engaged in practices such as visualization, meditation, and journaling to reinforce her new beliefs and cultivate a mindset of abundance. By aligning her thoughts, feelings, and actions with her desires, she began to experience a shift in her reality. Opportunities for financial growth and success started to present themselves in unexpected ways, and she felt a renewed sense of confidence in her ability to create the life she desired. The importance of aligning all parts of oneself with their desires cannot be overstated. When we consciously declare our intentions but fail to address the underlying beliefs that contradict those intentions, we create a dissonance that can hinder our progress. By examining and transforming our subconscious beliefs, we can create a harmonious alignment that supports our aspirations. In conclusion, Beatrice's struggle with conflicting beliefs about abundance illustrates the profound impact of hidden beliefs on our conscious declarations. By recognizing that these beliefs can sabotage our efforts, we can take the necessary steps to examine and reframe our narratives about money and success. Encouraging viewers to engage in this process of self-reflection is essential for fostering a mindset of abundance. As we align all parts of ourselves with our desires, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities and opportunities. Let us take inspiration from Beatrice's journey and commit to uncovering and transforming our hidden beliefs, recognizing that true abundance begins within. Through this practice, we can create a life filled with prosperity, fulfillment, and joy, embracing the abundance that is rightfully ours. Ultimately, it is the alignment of our conscious declarations with our subconscious beliefs that will pave the way for lasting transformation and success. The power of the words "I am" is a profound and transformative force that resonates deeply within the fabric of existence. These two simple words carry an immense weight, invoking a primal energy that connects us to our true selves and the universe at large. When we utter "I am," we are not merely stating a fact. We are declaring our identity and asserting our presence in the world. This declaration taps into the very essence of who we are, aligning our thoughts and intentions with the fundamental truth of our being. The phrase "I am" serves as a powerful affirmation that shapes our reality. It is a statement of existence that transcends the limitations of our circumstances and beliefs. By affirming "I am," we invoke the creative force of the universe, signaling our intentions and desires to the world around us. This primal force is rooted in the understanding that our words have the power to shape our experiences and influence the energy we attract. When we speak these words with conviction, we align ourselves with the vibrational frequency of our declarations, amplifying their impact and inviting the universe to respond in kind. Encouraging viewers to recognize the authority behind their declarations is essential for fostering a mindset of empowerment and possibility. The words we choose to speak hold immense power, and "I am" is a declaration that commands attention. It is an assertion of our identity and our right to exist fully and authentically. When we embrace the authority of our declarations, we step into a space of confidence and self-awareness, allowing us to manifest our desires with greater clarity and intention. This recognition of authority is crucial for personal growth and transformation. It empowers us to take ownership of our thoughts and beliefs, enabling us to create a reality that aligns with our true selves. The importance of speaking from a place of knowing cannot be overstated. When we declare "I am," it is vital that we do so with a sense of certainty and authenticity. This means embodying the truth of our declarations and aligning our thoughts, feelings, and actions with the essence of what we are affirming. For instance, if we declare "I am successful," it is essential to cultivate a mindset that reflects that success, allowing our beliefs and actions to support our declaration. Speaking from a place of knowing creates a powerful resonance that amplifies our intentions and invites the universe to respond to our authenticity. This alignment fosters a sense of coherence between our inner and outer worlds, allowing us to manifest our desires with greater ease. As viewers reflect on the power of "I am," they are encouraged to consider the declarations they make in their daily lives. Are they speaking from a place of empowerment and authenticity, or are they allowing self-doubt and limiting beliefs to cloud their declarations? By recognizing the authority behind their words and embracing the power of "I am," individuals can begin to transform their reality and step into a life filled with possibility. In conclusion, the words "I am" hold a unique and transformative power that connects us to the primal force of existence. By invoking these words with intention and authority, we align ourselves with the creative energy of the universe, shaping our reality in profound ways. Encouraging viewers to speak from a place of knowing is essential for fostering a mindset of empowerment and authenticity. As we embrace the power of our declarations, let us remember that our words are not just sounds. They are powerful affirmations that can shape our experiences and influence the world around us. Through the practice of declaring "I am" with conviction and authenticity, we can create a life that resonates with our true essence, inviting abundance, joy, and fulfillment into our lives. Ultimately, it is the recognition of the power behind our words that will pave the way for lasting transformation and a deeper connection to ourselves and the universe. Harold's journey to embodying his declarations is a powerful testament to the importance of aligning one's being with their words. For much of his life, Harold had been caught in a cycle of speaking affirmations and intentions without truly embodying the energy behind them. He would often declare, "I am confident," or "I attract abundance." Yet deep down, he struggled with self-doubt and feelings of unworthiness. This disconnect between his spoken words and his internal beliefs created a sense of frustration and stagnation in his life. It wasn't until he began to explore the significance of aligning his being with his declarations that he experienced a profound transformation. Harold realized that simply uttering affirmations was not enough. He needed to fully integrate those declarations into his identity. This meant examining the beliefs and emotions that had been holding him back and consciously choosing to embody the energy of his words. He began to understand that his declarations were not just empty phrases. They were powerful statements of truth that had the potential to shape his reality. This realization prompted Harold to embark on a journey of self-discovery and healing. He started by taking a closer look at the beliefs that contradicted his declarations. Through journaling and self-reflection, he identified the limiting thoughts that had been ingrained in his subconscious. Phrases like, "I'm not good enough," and "success is for others, not me," surfaced, revealing the internal barriers that had been preventing him from fully embracing his declarations. With this newfound awareness, Harold began to consciously replace those limiting beliefs with empowering affirmations. He learned to experience his declarations as statements of truth rather than mere aspirations. Instead of saying, "I want to be confident," he shifted to, "I am confident," allowing himself to feel the energy of that declaration in his body. This shift in perspective was transformative. As Harold practiced embodying his declarations, he noticed a significant change in his mindset and behavior. He began to carry himself differently, standing taller and speaking with more conviction. The energy of his words started to resonate with his actions, creating a powerful alignment that attracted new opportunities into his life. Harold's journey highlights the significance of embodying the energy of our declarations. When we align our thoughts, feelings, and actions with our spoken words, we create a harmonious resonance that amplifies our intentions. This alignment not only empowers us to manifest our desires, but also fosters a deeper connection with our authentic selves. Encouraging viewers to experience their declarations as statements of truth is essential for fostering a mindset of empowerment and possibility. When we approach our affirmations with the understanding that they reflect our true essence, we can begin to shift our reality. Harold's experience serves as a reminder that our words hold immense power, and by embodying the energy of our declarations, we can create a life that resonates with our highest aspirations. As viewers reflect on Harold's journey, they are invited to consider their own declarations. Are they merely speaking words, or are they fully embodying the energy behind those statements? By taking the time to align their being with their words, individuals can unlock new levels of possibility and transformation in their lives. In conclusion, Harold's journey to embodying his declarations illustrates the importance of aligning one's being with their words. By recognizing that our declarations are powerful statements of truth, we can begin to experience the transformative energy they hold. As we embody the essence of our affirmations, we create a powerful resonance that attracts opportunities and experiences aligned with our desires. Let us take inspiration from Harold's journey and commit to embodying the energy of our declarations, recognizing that our words have the power to shape our reality. Through this practice, we can create a life filled with authenticity, confidence, and fulfillment, stepping into our true potential and embracing the abundance that awaits us. Ultimately, it is the alignment of our being with our words that will pave the way for lasting transformation and a deeper connection to ourselves and the universe. Judith's transformation through her reflections is a compelling narrative that illustrates how our physical responses can reveal our underlying beliefs about money. For much of her life, Judith had struggled with financial insecurity, often feeling anxious and overwhelmed whenever the topic of money arose. Despite her best efforts to manage her finances and create a stable life, she found herself caught in a cycle of worry and self-doubt. It wasn't until she began to pay attention to her physical responses during these moments that she started to uncover the beliefs that were holding her back. Judith noticed that whenever she thought about money, her body would tense up, her heart would race, and a sense of dread would wash over her. These physical responses were not just reactions to her financial situation. They were manifestations of her deeply ingrained beliefs about money. She realized that she had internalized the notion that money was scarce and that she was unworthy of abundance. This awareness prompted Judith to embark on a journey of self-reflection and healing. She began to explore the beliefs that had shaped her relationship with money, recognizing that her physical responses were signals of the limiting narratives she had been carrying for years. Through journaling and meditation, Judith delved into her past, uncovering the messages she had received about money from her family and society. She discovered that many of her beliefs were rooted in fear and scarcity, leading her to adopt a mindset that perpetuated her financial struggles. Encouraging viewers to observe their reflections and align their energy with abundance is essential for fostering a mindset of prosperity. Judith's experience serves as a reminder that our physical responses can provide valuable insights into our beliefs and attitudes toward money. By taking the time to reflect on our feelings and reactions, we can begin to identify the narratives that may be limiting our potential for abundance. Judith learned to approach her reflections with curiosity rather than judgment, allowing herself to explore the emotions that arose without fear. This practice of self-observation empowered her to challenge her old beliefs and replace them with new, empowering narratives. As she began to shift her mindset, Judith also recognized the importance of speaking new truths into existence. She understood that simply reflecting on her beliefs was not enough. She needed to actively declare her intentions and affirm her worthiness of abundance. Judith started to incorporate positive affirmations into her daily routine, speaking new truths that resonated with her aspirations. Phrases like, "I am worthy of financial abundance," and "money flows to me effortlessly," became part of her vocabulary, reinforcing her commitment to aligning her energy with prosperity. This practice of speaking new truths into existence was transformative. Judith noticed that as she affirmed her worthiness and embraced a mindset of abundance, her physical responses began to change. The tension that once accompanied thoughts of money started to dissipate, replaced by a sense of calm and confidence. She felt empowered to take action toward her financial goals, whether it was budgeting, investing, or seeking new opportunities. Judith's transformation highlights the significance of aligning our energy with abundance through both reflection and affirmation. When we consciously choose to observe our beliefs and speak new truths into existence, we create a powerful shift in our mindset and experiences. Encouraging viewers to embrace this practice can lead to profound changes in their relationship with money and abundance. As they reflect on their own beliefs and physical responses, individuals can begin to identify the narratives that may be holding them back. In conclusion, Judith's journey illustrates the transformative power of reflection in understanding our beliefs about money. By recognizing how our physical responses reveal our underlying beliefs, we can take the necessary steps to align our energy with abundance. Through the practice of speaking new truths into existence, we can create a life filled with financial empowerment and fulfillment. Let us take inspiration from Judith's transformation and commit to observing our reflections, challenging our limiting beliefs, and embracing the abundance that is rightfully ours. Ultimately, It is through this process of self-discovery and affirmation that we can pave the way for lasting change and a deeper connection to our true potential. Raymond's journey of unwavering declarations amidst challenges is a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the importance of maintaining one's declarations despite external circumstances. Throughout his life, Raymond faced numerous obstacles that tested his resolve and commitment to his goals. From financial struggles to personal setbacks, it often felt as though the universe was conspiring against him. However, rather than allowing these challenges to deter him, Raymond chose to stand firm in his declarations, affirming his intentions with unwavering conviction. This steadfastness became a cornerstone of his journey, illustrating the profound impact that maintaining declarations can have on our lives. Raymond understood that external circumstances are often beyond our control, but our responses to those circumstances are entirely within our power. He recognized that when faced with adversity, it was crucial to hold on to his declarations and affirmations, using them as a guiding light through the darkness. For instance, during a particularly challenging period when he faced job loss, Raymond would wake up each morning and declare, "I am resilient, and I attract opportunities that align with my purpose." This daily practice not only reinforced his commitment to his goals, but also helped him maintain a positive mindset in the face of uncertainty. Encouraging viewers to view challenges as opportunities for growth is essential for fostering a mindset of resilience and empowerment. Raymond's experience serves as a reminder that challenges are not merely obstacles to overcome. They are valuable lessons that can propel us toward greater heights. Each setback he encountered became an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. Instead of succumbing to despair, he chose to ask himself, "What can I learn from this situation?" This shift in perspective allowed him to extract valuable insights from his experiences, ultimately strengthening his resolve and deepening his understanding of himself. By embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, viewers can cultivate a mindset that empowers them to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. The significance of speaking from faith rather than fear cannot be overstated. Raymond learned that fear often manifests as doubt and negativity, undermining the very declarations he sought to uphold. When faced with uncertainty, it was easy to slip into a mindset of fear, questioning his abilities and worthiness. However, he made a conscious choice to speak from a place of faith, trusting in his capacity to overcome obstacles and manifest his desires. This faith-based approach transformed his declarations from mere words into powerful affirmations that resonated with his true essence. For example, instead of saying, "I hope things will get better," Raymond would declare, "I trust that the universe is guiding me toward my highest good." This shift in language not only reinforced his belief in himself, but also aligned his energy with the outcomes he desired. As viewers reflect on Raymond's unwavering declarations amidst challenges, they are encouraged to consider their own responses to adversity. Are they allowing fear to dictate their thoughts and actions? Or are they choosing to speak from a place of faith and empowerment? By maintaining their declarations in the face of challenges, individuals can cultivate a sense of resilience that propels them forward, even in the most difficult of circumstances. In conclusion, Raymond's journey illustrates the importance of maintaining declarations despite external circumstances and the transformative power of viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. By speaking from faith rather than fear, we can align our energy with our intentions and manifest the outcomes we desire. Let us take inspiration from Raymond's unwavering commitment to his declarations and commit to standing firm in our own intentions, regardless of the challenges we may face. Through this practice, we can create a life filled with resilience, empowerment, and fulfillment, embracing the opportunities that arise from adversity. Ultimately, it is our ability to maintain our declarations amidst challenges that will pave the way for lasting transformation and a deeper connection to our true potential. Cale's journey of reclaiming his authority is a powerful narrative that illustrates how certainty in speech can profoundly influence reality. For much of his life, Cale struggled with self-doubt and insecurity, often feeling as though he lacked the power to assert himself in various situations. Whether in personal relationships or professional settings, he found himself speaking in a hesitant, almost pleading manner, which only served to reinforce his feelings of inadequacy. It wasn't until he began to recognize the impact of his speech on his reality that he embarked on a transformative journey toward reclaiming his authority. Cale realized that the way he spoke reflected his internal beliefs about himself. When he expressed uncertainty or asked for validation, he inadvertently communicated a lack of confidence to those around him. Phrases like, "I think I might be able to," or "Would it be okay if I," became common in his vocabulary, and he noticed that these tentative expressions often led to others dismissing his ideas or undermining his contributions. This realization was a turning point for Cale. He understood that certainty in speech was not just about the words he used, but also about the energy and conviction behind those words. As he began to shift his approach, Cale focused on speaking with authority rather than pleading. He practiced asserting his thoughts and opinions with confidence, using clear and direct language. Instead of framing his ideas as suggestions, he started to present them as statements of fact. For example, he transformed, "I think we should consider this approach" into, "This approach will lead us to success." This shift in language not only changed how others perceived him, but also altered his own self-perception. As he spoke with greater authority, he began to feel more empowered and capable, reinforcing the belief that he had the right to express his thoughts and desires. Encouraging viewers to speak with authority rather than pleading is essential for fostering a mindset of empowerment. Many individuals, like Cale, may not realize the impact of their speech on their self-image and the way they are perceived by others. When we speak from a place of uncertainty, we inadvertently invite others to question our ideas and diminish our authority. By embracing a more assertive communication style, individuals can reclaim their power and influence their reality in meaningful ways. Cale's journey serves as a reminder that our words hold immense power, and by speaking with certainty and conviction, we can create a reality that aligns with our true desires. Another crucial aspect of Cale's transformation was the importance of remembering one's inherent power. Throughout his journey, he learned that authority is not something that is granted by others. It is an intrinsic quality that resides within each of us. Cale began to reflect on his strengths, accomplishments, and the unique perspectives he brought to the table. This self-awareness allowed him to reconnect with his inherent power and recognize that he had the right to take up space and be heard. As he embraced this newfound understanding, Cale made it a point to remind himself of his worthiness before entering conversations or situations where he felt uncertain. He would often repeat affirmations such as, "I am capable," "I have valuable insights," and "My voice matters." This practice not only bolstered his confidence, but also reinforced the belief that he had the authority to express himself authentically. As viewers reflect on Cale's journey of reclaiming his authority, they are encouraged to consider their own communication styles. Are they speaking with certainty and confidence, or are they allowing self-doubt to seep into their expressions? By remembering their inherent power and embracing a more authoritative way of speaking, individuals can transform their interactions and influence their realities. In conclusion, Kale's journey illustrates the profound impact that certainty in speech can have on our reality. By speaking with authority rather than pleading, we can reclaim our power and assert our presence in the world. As we remember our inherent worth and communicate with conviction, we create a life that reflects our true desires and aspirations. Let us take inspiration from Kale's transformation and commit to speaking with authority, recognizing that our words have the power to shape our experiences and influence those around us. Ultimately, it is through this practice of reclaiming our authority that we can pave the way for lasting change and a deeper connection to our true selves. Clara's journey of releasing past narratives is a profound exploration of how the stories we tell ourselves can shape our reality. For years, Clara found herself trapped in a cycle of recounting her past failures, often sharing these stories with friends and family as a way to explain her current struggles. Each time she spoke of her setbacks, whether it was a failed relationship, a job loss, or missed opportunities, she inadvertently reinforced the belief that those experiences defined her. This constant revisiting of her past not only kept her bound to those narratives, but also hindered her ability to embrace the present and envision a brighter future. Clara began to realize that speaking about her past failures was akin to wearing a heavy cloak that weighed her down. Each recounting of her missteps served as a reminder of her perceived inadequacies, creating a narrative that overshadowed her potential for growth and success. She noticed that whenever she shared these stories, she felt a familiar sense of shame and disappointment wash over her, reinforcing the idea that she was somehow less deserving of happiness and fulfillment. This awareness marked the beginning of her transformation, as she recognized the need to break free from the chains of her past. Encouraging viewers to create new narratives that empower their present is essential for fostering a mindset of resilience and possibility. Clara's experience serves as a reminder that while our past experiences shape us, they do not have to define us. She began to explore the idea of reframing her narrative, shifting her focus from what had gone wrong to what she had learned from those experiences. Instead of saying, "I failed at my job," she started to articulate, "I gained valuable insights from that experience that will guide me in my future endeavors." This shift in language not only empowered Clara, but also opened the door to new possibilities. As Clara embraced this new narrative, she found herself more willing to take risks and pursue opportunities that aligned with her passions. She began to speak about her aspirations with enthusiasm, declaring, "I am capable of achieving my goals, and I am open to new experiences." This newfound confidence allowed her to step into her power and embrace the present moment fully. By creating a narrative that celebrated her growth and resilience, Clara was able to release the grip of her past and cultivate a sense of empowerment in her life. The importance of speaking from the present moment cannot be overstated. Clara learned that when we anchor our words in the present, we create a powerful connection to our current reality. Speaking from the present moment allows us to affirm our intentions and desires without the weight of past failures holding us back. Clara made it a practice to engage in daily affirmations that reflected her current aspirations, such as, "I am thriving in my career," and "I attract positive relationships into my life." This practice not only reinforced her commitment to her new narrative, but also helped her cultivate a mindset of abundance and possibility. As viewers reflect on Clara's journey of releasing past narratives, they are encouraged to examine their own stories. Are they holding on to past failures that no longer serve them? Are they allowing those narratives to dictate their present and future? By consciously choosing to create new narratives that empower their current reality, individuals can break free from the limitations of their past and embrace a life filled with possibility. In conclusion, Clara's journey illustrates the transformative power of releasing past narratives and the importance of speaking from the present moment. By recognizing how speaking of past failures can keep us bound to them, we can take the necessary steps to create new narratives that empower our present. As we anchor our words in the here and now, we open ourselves to a world of opportunities and growth. Let us take inspiration from Clara's journey and commit to releasing the stories that no longer serve us, embracing the power of our present moment. Through this practice, we can create a life filled with authenticity, resilience, and fulfillment, stepping into our true potential and embracing the abundance that awaits us. Ultimately, it is through the act of rewriting our narratives that we can pave the way for lasting transformation and a deeper connection to ourselves and our aspirations. Eugene's understanding of patience and manifestation is a profound journey that highlights the delicate balance between desire and timing. For much of his life, Eugene struggled with impatience, often feeling frustrated when his aspirations didn't materialize as quickly as he hoped. Whether it was a career advancement, a personal goal, or a dream project, he found himself caught in a cycle of anxious anticipation. This impatience not only affected his emotional well-being, but also created resistance to the very manifestations he sought. Eugene began to realize that his frantic energy and desperate longing were counterproductive. When he focused solely on the outcome, he inadvertently created a barrier that hindered the flow of abundance into his life. This resistance manifested in various ways: self-doubt, anxiety, and even a sense of defeat when things didn't unfold according to his timeline. It was during a particularly challenging period that Eugene had a breakthrough. He started to explore the concept of patience as an essential component of manifestation. He learned that the universe operates on its own timeline, one that may not always align with his expectations. This realization prompted him to reflect on the importance of trusting in the natural timing of the universe. Eugene began to understand that just as a seed takes time to grow into a flourishing plant, his dreams and desires also required nurturing and patience. He started to cultivate a mindset that embraced the journey rather than fixating solely on the destination. This shift in perspective allowed him to release the urgency that had previously clouded his thoughts and actions. Encouraging viewers to trust in the natural timing of the universe is essential for fostering a mindset of abundance and acceptance. Eugene's experience serves as a reminder that manifestation is not merely about wishing for something to happen. It is about aligning our energy with our desires and allowing them to unfold in their own time. He learned to appreciate the lessons and growth that occurred during the waiting period, recognizing that each moment of patience brought him closer to his goals. As Eugene embraced this understanding, he also discovered the importance of speaking with calm authority. He realized that the way he communicated his intentions played a significant role in his manifestation process. Instead of expressing his desires with urgency or desperation, he began to articulate them with a sense of calm confidence. Phrases like, "I am attracting opportunities that align with my purpose," replaced his previous anxious declarations. This shift in language not only transformed his mindset, but also influenced the energy he projected into the universe. Speaking with calm authority allowed Eugene to embody the belief that he was worthy of his desires and that they would come to him in due time. This newfound confidence created a ripple effect in his life. As he spoke with assurance, he noticed that opportunities began to flow more effortlessly into his experience. The impatience that once held him back transformed into a sense of trust and surrender. Eugene learned to celebrate small victories along the way, recognizing that each step forward was a testament to his growth and progress. As viewers reflect on Eugene's understanding of patience in manifestation, they are encouraged to examine their own relationship with time and desire. Are they allowing impatience to create resistance in their lives? Are they trusting in the natural timing of the universe, or are they fixated on immediate results? By embracing patience and speaking with calm authority, individuals can cultivate a mindset that aligns with their aspirations and invites abundance into their lives. In conclusion, Eugene's journey illustrates the transformative power of patience in the manifestation process. By recognizing how impatience can create resistance, we can take the necessary steps to trust in the natural timing of the universe. As we speak with calm authority, we align our energy with our desires, creating a harmonious flow that invites our aspirations to unfold. Let us take inspiration from Eugene's understanding and commit to embracing patience, recognizing that the journey is just as important as the destination. Through this practice, we can create a life filled with abundance, fulfillment, and joy, stepping into our true potential and allowing our dreams to manifest in their own perfect timing. Ultimately, it is through the cultivation of patience and the power of our words that we can pave the way for lasting transformation and a deeper connection to ourselves and the universe. Dorothy's discovery of the power of silence is a transformative journey that reveals how stillness can lead to clarity in our declarations. For much of her life, Dorothy was a woman of action, always busy and engaged in conversations, often feeling the need to fill every moment with words. Whether in meetings, social gatherings, or even casual conversations, she found herself speaking quickly, sometimes without fully considering the impact of her words. However, it wasn't until she began to embrace moments of silence that she experienced a profound shift in her communication and self-awareness. Initially, Dorothy viewed silence as uncomfortable. In a world that often equates busyness with productivity, she felt compelled to keep talking, believing that her value was tied to her ability to contribute verbally. Yet, as she began to explore the concept of stillness, she discovered that silence could serve as a powerful tool for reflection and clarity. In moments of quiet, she found the space to connect with her thoughts and feelings, allowing her to articulate her intentions more clearly. This stillness became a sanctuary where she could sift through her ideas and emotions, leading to more thoughtful and impactful declarations. Dorothy learned that when she allowed herself to pause before speaking, she could access a deeper level of understanding. This practice of stillness enabled her to discern what was truly important to express, rather than simply reacting to the moment. For instance, during a particularly heated discussion at work, instead of jumping in with her initial thoughts, she took a deep breath and allowed herself a moment of silence. This pause not only calmed her nerves, but also provided her with the clarity to articulate her perspective more effectively. As a result, her contributions were met with greater respect and consideration, and she felt more aligned with her true self. Encouraging viewers to embrace moments of silence before speaking is essential for fostering a mindset of intentional communication. Dorothy's experience serves as a reminder that silence is not a void to be feared, but a powerful space for reflection and clarity. By taking a moment to pause, individuals can create a bridge between their thoughts and their words, ensuring that what they express is authentic and meaningful. This practice can be particularly beneficial in high-pressure situations, where emotions may run high, and the temptation to react impulsively can lead to misunderstandings. As Dorothy continued to cultivate her relationship with silence, she also discovered the importance of allowing words to arise naturally. She realized that when she rushed to fill the silence with words, she often lost the essence of what she truly wanted to convey. By allowing her thoughts to settle and her feelings to surface, she found that her words flowed more effortlessly and authentically. This natural emergence of language not only enhanced her communication, but also deepened her connections with others. People began to respond to her with greater openness, appreciating the thoughtfulness behind her words. The significance of allowing words to arise naturally cannot be overstated. When we speak from a place of authenticity, our declarations resonate more deeply with ourselves and those around us. Dorothy learned that the most impactful communication often comes from a place of stillness and reflection, where our true intentions can shine through. This realization transformed her interactions, leading to more meaningful conversations and a greater sense of connection with others. As viewers reflect on Dorothy's discovery of the power of silence, they are encouraged to consider their own communication styles. Are they rushing to fill the silence with words, or are they allowing themselves the space to pause and reflect? By embracing moments of silence before speaking, individuals can cultivate a deeper understanding of their thoughts and feelings, leading to more authentic and impactful declarations. In conclusion, Dorothy's journey illustrates the transformative power of silence and stillness in communication. By recognizing how stillness allows for clarity in declarations, we can take the necessary steps to embrace moments of silence before speaking. As we allow our words to arise naturally, we create a space for authenticity and connection in our interactions. Let us take inspiration from Dorothy's discovery and commit to incorporating silence into our communication practices, recognizing that it is in the stillness that our most profound insights and declarations can emerge. Through this practice, we can create a life filled with meaningful connections, clarity, and authenticity, stepping into our true potential as communicators and individuals. Ultimately, it is through the power of silence that we can pave the way for lasting transformation and a deeper understanding of ourselves and our relationships with others. Arnold's journey of confronting his fears is a compelling narrative that illustrates how fear can dilute the power of our declarations. For much of his life, Arnold was held back by a myriad of fears: fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of the unknown. These fears loomed large in his mind, often overshadowing his aspirations and dreams. Whenever he attempted to declare his intentions, whether in personal relationships or professional endeavors, he found himself plagued by self-doubt and anxiety. This internal struggle created a disconnect between his desires and his ability to manifest them, leading to a cycle of frustration and disappointment. Arnold began to realize that his fears were not just abstract concepts. They were powerful forces that diluted the potency of his declarations. Each time he spoke affirmatively about his goals, a nagging voice in the back of his mind would counter with thoughts like, "What if you fail?" or "You're not good enough." This internal dialogue undermined his confidence and weakened the energy behind his words. He understood that fear was acting as a barrier, preventing him from fully embracing his potential and stepping into the life he desired. This realization marked a turning point for Arnold. He recognized that in order to reclaim his power, he needed to confront and acknowledge his fears rather than allowing them to dictate his actions. He began a process of self-reflection, taking the time to identify the specific fears that had been holding him back. Through journaling and meditation, Arnold explored the roots of his fears, uncovering past experiences and limiting beliefs that had contributed to his anxiety. This exploration was not easy, It required him to face uncomfortable truths about himself and his past. However, as he delved deeper, he discovered that acknowledging his fears was the first step toward releasing their hold on him. Encouraging viewers to acknowledge and release their fears is essential for fostering a mindset of empowerment and growth. Arnold's experience serves as a reminder that fear, while a natural human emotion, does not have to control our lives. By bringing our fears into the light and examining them, we can begin to dismantle their power. Arnold learned that fear often thrives in the shadows, gaining strength from our reluctance to confront it. By facing his fears head-on, he was able to diminish their influence and reclaim his sense of agency. As Arnold continued on his journey, he also discovered the importance of speaking from a place of pure knowing. He realized that when he spoke with certainty and conviction, he could transcend the limitations imposed by his fears. Instead of allowing fear to dictate his declarations, he began to affirm his intentions with a sense of unwavering confidence. Phrases like, "I am capable of achieving my goals," and "I deserve success," became integral to his daily affirmations. This shift in language not only transformed his mindset, but also reinforced his belief in his own potential. Speaking from a place of pure knowing allowed Arnold to connect with a deeper sense of self. He learned that when he articulated his desires with clarity and confidence, he could tap into a wellspring of energy that propelled him forward. This newfound authority in his speech created a ripple effect in his life, attracting opportunities and experiences that aligned with his aspirations. As he embraced this practice, Arnold noticed that his fears began to lose their grip on him. The more he spoke from a place of knowing, the more empowered he felt to take action toward his goals. As viewers reflect on Arnold's journey of confronting his fears, they are encouraged to consider their own relationship with fear. Are they allowing fear to dilute the power of their declarations? Are they ready to acknowledge and release their fears in order to step into their true potential? By embracing the practice of speaking from a place of pure knowing, individuals can cultivate a mindset that empowers them to manifest their desires and overcome the obstacles that stand in their way. In conclusion, Arnold's journey illustrates the transformative power of confronting fears and the importance of speaking from a place of pure knowing. By recognizing how fear can dilute the potency of our declarations, we can take the necessary steps to acknowledge and release our fears. As we embrace the practice of speaking with confidence and conviction, we align ourselves with our true potential and invite abundance into our lives. Let us take inspiration from Arnold's journey and commit to facing our fears, recognizing that it is through this process that we can pave the way for lasting transformation and a deeper connection to ourselves and our aspirations. Ultimately, it is through the act of confronting our fears and speaking from a place of knowing that we can create a life filled with empowerment, fulfillment, and joy. Geraldine's experience with signs from the universe is a captivating journey that illustrates how the universe responds to our declarations through synchronicities. For much of her life, Geraldine felt a deep yearning for guidance and clarity regarding her path. She often found herself making declarations about her desires, whether it was seeking a new job, pursuing a passion, or finding meaningful relationships. But she struggled to see tangible evidence of those intentions manifesting in her life. It wasn't until she began to pay attention to the subtle signs around her that she realized the universe was, in fact, responding to her declarations in profound ways. Initially, Geraldine was skeptical about the idea of synchronicities, those seemingly coincidental events that align perfectly with our thoughts and intentions. However, as she began to open her mind to the possibility, she started noticing patterns and connections that she had previously overlooked. For instance, after declaring her desire for a new career opportunity, she began encountering people who worked in her desired field. These chance meetings felt too coincidental to be mere accidents. They were signs that the universe was aligning circumstances to support her aspirations. Each encounter served as a confirmation that she was on the right path, encouraging her to take action toward her goals. Geraldine's journey highlights the importance of remaining open to signs and confirmations from the universe. She learned that when we declare our intentions, the universe often responds in ways that may not be immediately obvious. By cultivating a mindset of openness and receptivity, we can become more attuned to the signs that surround us. This openness allowed Geraldine to recognize the synchronicities that were unfolding in her life, reinforcing her belief that she was supported by a greater force. She began to keep a journal to document these signs, noting the dates, events, and feelings associated with each experience. This practice not only helped her track her progress, but also deepened her connection to the universe's responses. As Geraldine continued to embrace this practice, she discovered that recognizing the universe's responses was crucial for her personal growth and manifestation journey. She learned to trust her intuition and instincts, understanding that the universe often communicates through subtle nudges and feelings. For example, when she felt a strong pull toward a particular opportunity, she would take it as a sign to pursue it further. Conversely, if she encountered obstacles or resistance, she began to view those challenges as indicators to reassess her path rather than as failures. This shift in perspective empowered her to navigate her journey with greater confidence and clarity. Encouraging viewers to recognize the universe's responses is essential for fostering a mindset of abundance and possibility. Geraldine's experience serves as a reminder that we are not alone in our pursuits. The universe is constantly communicating with us, offering guidance and support. By remaining open to the signs and synchronicities that arise, individuals can cultivate a deeper connection to their intentions and desires. This practice invites us to trust in the process of manifestation, knowing that the universe is working in our favor. As viewers reflect on Geraldine's experience, they are encouraged to consider their own relationship with signs from the universe. Are they open to receiving guidance and confirmations, or are they dismissing the subtle messages that may be present in their lives? By cultivating a sense of awareness and receptivity, individuals can enhance their ability to recognize the synchronicities that align with their declarations. In conclusion, Geraldine's journey illustrates the transformative power of recognizing signs from the universe and the synchronicities that arise in response to our declarations. By remaining open to these signs and trusting in the universe's guidance, we can navigate our paths with greater clarity and confidence. Let us take inspiration from Geraldine's experience and commit to embracing the signs and confirmations that the universe presents to us. Through this practice, we can create a life filled with abundance, fulfillment, and joy, stepping into our true potential and allowing the universe to support us in our endeavors. Ultimately, it is through the recognition of the universe's responses that we can pave the way for lasting transformation and a deeper connection to ourselves and the world around us. Howard's recognition of his true nature is a profound journey that reveals how knowing transcends belief and doubt. For many years, Howard lived in a state of uncertainty, often questioning his abilities and worthiness. He was caught in a cycle of self-doubt, frequently seeking validation from external sources to affirm his identity and purpose. Despite his efforts to cultivate a positive mindset, he found himself grappling with limiting beliefs that held him back from fully embracing his potential. It wasn't until he embarked on a journey of self-discovery that he began to uncover the deeper truth of his existence. As Howard delved into practices such as meditation, journaling, and self-reflection, he started to experience moments of clarity that shifted his perspective. He realized that true knowing comes from within and is not contingent upon external validation or societal expectations. This understanding marked a significant turning point in his life. Howard began to recognize that knowing transcends belief and doubt. It is an innate understanding of one's true nature and capabilities. This realization empowered him to let go of the need for approval from others and to trust in his own wisdom. Howard's journey highlights the importance of recognizing our inherent power as creators. He learned that each of us possesses the ability to shape our reality through our thoughts, intentions, and actions. This inherent power is not something that can be given or taken away. It is an intrinsic part of who we are. As Howard embraced this understanding, he began to speak about his aspirations and desires with newfound confidence. Instead of expressing uncertainty or hesitation, he declared his intentions with clarity and conviction. Phrases like, "I am capable of achieving my dreams," and "I create my reality," became integral to his daily affirmations. Encouraging viewers to recognize their inherent power as creators is essential for fostering a mindset of empowerment and possibility. Howard's experience serves as a reminder that we are not passive observers in our lives. We are active participants in the creation of our reality. By acknowledging our power, we can begin to take ownership of our thoughts and beliefs, allowing us to manifest our desires with greater ease. Howard learned that when he spoke from a place of absolute knowing, he could tap into a wellspring of energy that propelled him forward. This shift in language transformed his interactions and experiences as he began to attract opportunities that aligned with his newfound understanding of himself. The importance of speaking from a place of absolute knowing cannot be overstated. When we communicate with certainty and confidence, we align our energy with our intentions, creating a powerful resonance that attracts similar vibrations. Howard discovered that when he articulated his desires from a place of knowing, he felt a deep sense of alignment with his true self. This authenticity not only empowered him, but also inspired those around him to recognize their own potential. As he shared his journey with others, he encouraged them to embrace their inherent power and to speak their truths with confidence. As viewers reflect on Howard's recognition of his true nature, they are invited to consider their own relationship with knowing and belief. Are they allowing doubt to cloud their understanding of their capabilities? Are they ready to embrace their inherent power as creators? By cultivating a mindset of absolute knowing, individuals can transform their lives and step into their true potential. In conclusion, Howard's journey illustrates the transformative power of recognizing our true nature and the importance of knowing that transcends belief and doubt. By acknowledging our inherent power as creators, we can take ownership of our reality and manifest our desires with confidence. Let us take inspiration from Howard's experience and commit to speaking from a place of absolute knowing, recognizing that our words have the power to shape our experiences and influence the world around us. Through this practice, we can create a life filled with authenticity, empowerment, and fulfillment, stepping into our true potential and embracing the abundance that awaits us. Ultimately, it is through the recognition of our true nature and the act of speaking from a place of knowing that we can pave the way for lasting transformation and a deeper connection to ourselves and the universe. Harrison's journey to ultimate knowing is a profound exploration of self-discovery that reveals how seeking validation can hinder one's inherent power. For much of his life, Harrison found himself caught in a cycle of seeking approval from others. Whether it was in his career, relationships, or personal pursuits, he often looked to external sources for validation, believing that their opinions would define his worth and capabilities. This constant quest for affirmation left him feeling drained and unfulfilled as he struggled to align his actions with his true desires. As Harrison navigated through various experiences, he began to notice how this reliance on external validation stifled his creativity and self-expression. Whenever he sought approval before making decisions, he found himself second-guessing his instincts and desires. This pattern not only diluted his confidence, but also created a disconnect between his authentic self and the persona he presented to the world. He realized that by prioritizing others' opinions over his own, he was relinquishing his power and agency. This realization marked a pivotal moment in Harrison's journey. He began to understand that true empowerment comes from within, and that seeking validation from others only serves to undermine his sense of self. He started to explore the idea that he was the creator of his own reality, capable of shaping his life according to his values and aspirations. This shift in perspective encouraged him to embrace his identity as a creator rather than a passive participant in his life. Encouraging viewers to embrace their identity as creators is essential for fostering a mindset of empowerment and possibility. Harrison's experience serves as a reminder that we all possess the ability to shape our reality through our thoughts, intentions, and actions. By recognizing ourselves as creators, we can take ownership of our lives and make choices that align with our true desires. Harrison learned that when he stopped seeking validation and began to trust his instincts, he felt a surge of energy and motivation that propelled him forward. As he delved deeper into this journey of self-discovery, Harrison also recognized the importance of acknowledging the source of his power. He learned that his true strength lay not in the opinions of others, but in his ability to connect with his inner self. This connection allowed him to tap into a wellspring of creativity and inspiration that had previously been stifled by his need for external approval. Harrison began to cultivate practices that nurtured this connection, such as meditation, journaling, and spending time in nature. These practices helped him to quiet the noise of external expectations and tune into his authentic voice. The importance of recognizing the source of one's power cannot be overstated. Harrison discovered that when he spoke and acted from a place of inner knowing, he felt more aligned with his true self. This authenticity not only empowered him, but also inspired those around him to embrace their own identities as creators. As he shared his journey with others, he encouraged them to look within for validation and to trust their instincts. This shift in perspective created a ripple effect, fostering a community of individuals who were empowered to pursue their passions and dreams without the weight of external judgment. As viewers reflect on Harrison's journey to ultimate knowing, they are encouraged to consider their own relationship with validation and self-worth. Are they allowing the opinions of others to dictate their choices and actions? Are they ready to embrace their identity as creators and recognize the source of their power? By cultivating a mindset of self-empowerment and authenticity, individuals can transform their lives and step into their true potential. In conclusion, Harrison's journey illustrates the transformative power of recognizing one's identity as a creator and the importance of acknowledging the source of one's power. By understanding how seeking validation can hinder our growth, we can take the necessary steps to embrace our true selves and make choices that align with our desires. Let us take inspiration from Harrison's experience and commit to recognizing our inherent power as creators, trusting in our ability to shape our reality. Through this practice, we can create a life filled with authenticity, fulfillment, and joy, stepping into our true potential and embracing the abundance that awaits us. Ultimately, it is through the recognition of our true nature and the act of embracing our identity as creators that we can pave the way for lasting transformation and a deeper connection to ourselves and the universe. In this video, we have explored several key points that emphasize the transformative power of our words and the importance of speaking with authority and certainty. Throughout our discussions, we have seen how the way we articulate our thoughts and intentions can significantly influence our reality. Speaking with authority not only enhances our self-confidence, but also empowers us to manifest our desires more effectively. When we declare our intentions with clarity and conviction, we align ourselves with the energy of our aspirations, inviting the universe to respond in kind. We have also highlighted the significance of recognizing our inherent power as creators. Each of us possesses the ability to shape our lives through our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. By embracing this identity, we can break free from the limitations imposed by self-doubt and external validation. The journey of individuals like Howard and Harrison illustrates that true empowerment comes from within, and by trusting our instincts and speaking from a place of absolute knowing, we can unlock our full potential. Moreover, we discussed the importance of patience in the manifestation process. As we navigate our journeys, it is crucial to remain open to the signs and synchronicities that the universe presents. By trusting in the natural timing of our desires, we can cultivate a mindset of abundance and acceptance, allowing our intentions to unfold in their own time. This patience, combined with a commitment to speaking with calm authority, creates a powerful synergy that enhances our ability to manifest our goals. As we wrap up this video, I encourage you to take action by applying these principles in your own life. Reflect on how you communicate your intentions and consider whether you are speaking from a place of certainty or doubt. Challenge yourself to replace any limiting beliefs with empowering affirmations that resonate with your true self. Embrace the practice of silence and stillness, allowing your words to arise naturally from a place of knowing. By doing so, you will not only enhance your communication, but also deepen your connection to your authentic self. Additionally, I invite you to subscribe to our channel and like this video if you found the content valuable. Your support helps us continue to create meaningful content that inspires personal growth and transformation. Explore our related videos for further insights and tools that can assist you on your journey toward empowerment and self-discovery. Together, we can cultivate a community of individuals committed to embracing their true potential and living lives filled with purpose and fulfillment. In conclusion, remember that the power of your words is immense. By speaking with authority and certainty, recognizing your inherent power as a creator, and trusting in the process of manifestation, you can transform your reality. Embrace these principles, take action, and watch as your life unfolds in alignment with your deepest desires. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to supporting you as you continue to grow and thrive.